Hello, this is Rodney with PawWorks Web Design in association with Tropical Pine Tree. So today's topic is how to identify phishing emails. Are they safe to open? And what can I do about them?
Phishing? Like, what does that mean?
It means somebody is fishing for information from you.
Oh, okay.
What we've got here in my email is an example of somebody trying to pretend it's a Fedex notice. And they say a delivery notification, there's a FedEx file attached, and it's saying, please review the delivery label in the attachment, FedEx. And then they attempted to sign the message to try to make it look more legitimate. But this is a fake email. And the best way you can tell is look up here. That's not a FedEx address. That's admin at nutrexlab.info. Obviously, that has nothing to do with FedEx. Then here's one pretending to be UPS. Package was delivered to the station, but we couldn't contact you. They even sign it with a name and, well, it looks like a very official title. But again, the email address, Apache at linuxhosting7 at redrift.com. That's not UPS. And this one actually tried even harder, because it even says FedEx support up here, and FedEx issue blah blah blah. But it's the same sort of deal. Even FedEx on their own website, it says that they get a lot of people reporting in these status messages, and they're all fake. FedEx doesn't actually send out notifications that way. It is safe to open the message itself, but not the attachment. You don't want to open that. Because this is where all the dangerous stuff is. But just opening the message itself is not going to hurt you. Especially if you have your email client up to date. And they're not going to be able to run any attacks for you just opening the message. Now, if they do have a more convincing email address like this, if it actually said, like FedEx at, mail.com or something, it sounded more convincing. The way that you could see where it actually is coming from is when you open the email up like this, then you go to File, and then Properties. It will give you the headers. And this tells you all the background information that's happening with the email, all the servers that it has to go through, and other information about the file. What we can see here is that it was received first by Bradis.ru through email servers, and then in mx.runhosting.com. Now, mx.runhosting.com is where I get my mail, so it makes sense that one's there. But Bradis.ru is the odd duck out here, because the only two servers that you would expect to see here are the ones that pick up your emails and the ones that are sending their emails.
Right.
But as you can see, we've got ours in here, but we don't have FedEx's in here. So that means this email did not come from FedEx.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So you're reading from the bottom up?
Yes.
How come?
It builds from the bottom up. So this is actually the very first header that was put on. This is the second, the third, the fourth, down the chain. So this is actually the last server to handle it here, and this is the first one.
Okay, so you're looking for received by?
Yes.
So you can just kind of go over and go up until you find that.
Yeah. And I'll give you the chain of the servers that the email went through on its way from their server to yours. Since FedEx servers are not involved in this chain at all between the origin of the email and us, that this email is not from FedEx in actuality.
So in that case, you want to make sure that you get it in your spam filter.
You want to get it in your spam filter. You definitely do not want to open the attachment, because that's where the problem it could be. And yeah, you can just pretty much just delete the email, because there's nothing waiting at a FedEx post office for me, or for you in that matter. If you wanted to, you could forward it on to abuse@fedex.com, and they can look into it. But it's just. But if you didn't want to go through that extra bit of hassle, then just delete it, because there's nothing to see here. This is not a legitimate email.
And if you wanted to put it in a spam filter, how would you do that?
Well, we do have Outlook does have some filtering options. If you right-click on the email, you can go to junk, and then you can say block sender, block domain, and you also have junk email options, which you can see here. It has some automatic filtering options for none, low, high, or only from people that you trust. So that's something. So those are different settings that you can use to adjust the amount of junk mail that you're getting.
Okay, well, thanks for talking about that, because it's very interesting. I know a lot of people want to know if it's safe to open something, and you just made it very clear that if your security protocols are up to date, it's safe to open it, but do not open the attachment, right?
That's right.
All right, well, that's it. Thank you.
So that's it for today. Please like our videos if you like it, and share it with your friends. Also, please hit the subscribe button, or you can click on our tree logo to visit our website, or you can also support us on Patreon. Thank you very much.